Snoopy, can I draw you? Oh, gee. My first love, comics love, that and Mad Magazine. Well, it was a great strip. That was just the first one I noticed, you know. This looks like a child is drawing it. Did he have a tail? Did Snoopy have a tail? I had the same horrible face. So big nose, very skinny, scowl, you know, looked unhappy, crazy hair. Let's see, bad posture. Tried to be a little bit punk rock, but didn't really pull it off. So you can't make yourself too ugly. You know, I was a kid who was always drawing or reading comics, so I was a weird kid, I guess. Well, it wasn't so much a haircut, it was just random hair. Do I look unhappy enough there? Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, that was me in all my glory there. Well, that's easy. I was a garbage man. I mean, I got a great book out of it, but it was horrible. It was hot, you know, it was cold, did it in the rain. I dropped out of college, and it was the only job I could find. We were paid like shit. So one time someone put out an old refrigerator full of rotten meat. Someone threw out a piano once. We had to pick it up and throw it in the back of the truck. Somebody cut up a car and put it out a little bit at a time each week. A whole car over the course of the summer. It's like, why didn't they take it to the junkyard? Who knows? But they it took us a while to figure it out, but then it was like, holy shit, this guy's throwing out a car. The best and the worst of society on the back of a garbage truck. So maybe I'll just I'll leave it at just the garbage stuff. Probably Joey Ramone, huh? Joey Ramone, he's the lead singer of the Ramones. I got into their music pretty early on, when I was maybe 16, 17. Music's important when you're young. They were the first that really got my attention. I mean, I listen to all kinds of things now, but when you're young, you're very almost Stalinistic about what you listen to. I mean, a lot of my heroes were cartoonists, but I have no idea what they look like. So I can't really draw them. And comics and rock and roll are always very similar, yeah, because neither one is, you know, the underground stuff is not accepted by proper society, especially then. Now it's all very, you know, corporate, but back then it was. Voila, Joey Ramone. You'd have to be flying. No cars, no trains, just fly wherever you want. You don't only want to fly in the summer, it'd be a little chilly up there during the winter. I don't want to have to fight anybody, that would be a drag. Leave me alone, let me fly. I would like to draw Trump's grave. Donald Trump dies in office, probably while tweeting on the toilet. I hate this man more than any man in the universe. How can he still be alive if all he eats is McDonald's? Yeah, that would be a great day. There you go. He was a high school friend of mine, so you want me to draw Dahmer? Strange guy. Killed 17 people, did horrible things. I was friends with him in high school. Just a weird guy that I knew. What I hear from people a lot is, I knew somebody just like Dahmer when I was in school. So, you know, there's a lot of potential serial killers out there, I think. He was killed in prison by a fellow inmate. And he wanted to die, so it was not a problem for him, I don't think. You know, the kid that I knew was strange, but he was not evil, though he certainly became evil. That's Jeff. The guy who really inspired me to be in comics was probably Jack Kirby, who was a great comic book artist. I don't know if I can draw Kirby. We'll give it a try. Kirby was one of the most famous comic book artists who ever lived. He was one of the guys who invented superheroes. So a lot of the Marvel superheroes, the Avengers and the X-Men, he never really profited from those creations. 100th birthday, though he's been dead for years, you know, so they celebrated his centennial. And I did some work for some of those books. There was one in France, in fact. What was it called? Kirby and Me, I think. That's Jack. When you work by yourself, you have no one to insult. I could insult the dog, but what's the point? The best one is just fuck. It's a great word, Anglo-Saxon. How do I use it? Well, usually when I'm drawing and I screw up, I know you French have your own swear words, but to us, they sound so pretty that we can't take you seriously. But English, you know, a word like fuck is just, it's just so ugly. It's just like, yes, that's the swear word.